Mitch on mining advice, nepotism in mining. Welcome to Australian Mining for New Starters, and in today's video we are going to have a look at one of Mitch on mining's videos. We're going to have a look at this nepotism in mining, and it is just more gold, guys.
Beginners tips for new starters in mining. Nepotism in mining. So we all know the story where you need to know somebody in mining to get a role in mining. Now, things might have been different.
So everybody says that you need to know somebody to get a job mining, and it used to be like that, and it still is like that in iron ore and in coal in a lot of places, but it is not like that in the utility game, in hard rock underground or exploration.
It's definitely not like that across the entire board anymore. Problem being that you hire your mate, your cousin, your neighbour, whatever, and the guy turns out to be a dropkick. Now your credibility is lost, your supervisor's credibility is lost because you've hired people without actually looking at their real skills and abilities.
So this is an unwritten rule that happens all the time, especially in hard rock underground. If you recommend somebody and they don't work out, the consequences are laid on you. And I've already said this in a few videos now, but Mitch has articulated it a lot better than I've said it in a lot of videos. And it's all down to the fact that if you recommend somebody and they get hired and they don't work out, then, you know, it's your fault, and they look at it like it's your fault. I've had a couple of people that it's happened to on mine sites that I've been on. I've seen a lot of good careers derailed. One Agi Operator comes to mind. He helped his neighbour get a start who was just a complete idiot on site, and, you know, it virtually didn't wreck his reputation, but it always gave everybody ammo to throw at him all the time. And he always kept on having to say he was such a nice fellow in Perth, I don't know why he's a wanker on site. And just shit like that all the time. And when you're in the lower levels too and you're not in the top job, if your mate doesn't work out or they do something stupid, then the bosses will hold you personally responsible. So that's really good information, this.
So at the end of the day, it actually is negative for the business. So sometimes places don't want to have a talent pool of 500 people or 1,000 people they're going to go through. So there's going to be internal movement there. But there's definitely opportunities for people to be green and to come out of nowhere and have a go. Don't write yourself off. Don't not apply because you think you have to know somebody. That's you doing yourself out of that position.
That's really good advice. People don't apply because they think that they're not in with a shot of getting the job. Whereas if they had a little bit of mining knowledge and they knew how the industry works, they'd understand where the demand for people were and they'd be able to put their time and effort into it. Because, you know, I say it on all the videos that I do, but all the hard rock underground employers around the country are having to hire new starters at the moment. None of them want to because it's expensive and it's costing everybody lots of money. They'd much rather get somebody that's got experience, but the only reason that they're after experience is because they want somebody that they can throw in the deep end. If you can be thrown in the deep end, then you'll get looked at differently than everybody else that's looking for a job as a new starter. And that's why the sponsors training's so good. The Intro to Underground Mining, the DIY package, it's $495, teaches you everything that the employer wants you to know. There's full instructions on how to redo your resume in the back of the seminar. You can apply directly to a mid-tier mining company, Aries Resources. They've been taking people from the training for a while now, and, you know, all the other big companies take people as well because you're mad not to. When you get somebody that's prepared themselves properly and knows how the mine works and can actually hold a conversation with you from the employer's perspective, all they have to do is teach you how to drive the truck and then they can throw you in the deep end. And that's what they're looking for. They're looking for people that they can throw in the deep end, and that's what you got to give them.
So get in there and give it a go, because one way or another you keep sticking to it and they might just work out for you.
Yep. Don't give up. That's the other thing. Always keep on applying. So that's Mitch in Mining on nepotism. Really good information on this channel. I really enjoy his videos. Encourage everybody to apply. He's very big on TikTok, if you want to jump over there and watch his videos as well. But this is his YouTube channel, so I encourage everybody to subscribe. And we'll continue looking at more of his videos in the future. But if you've got any other questions that you'd like answered, please send them through. If you can share this video around and like and subscribe the channel. Thanks.